You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10. Right to the air goes Howell. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to throw. Howell. Smith-Njigba left side. He's got it. Down the sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A huge play right off the bat. That's a gain of 77 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his third touchdown on the year. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? The Saints lining up in punt formation. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. To throw is Howell. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing is Howell. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll throw with Howell. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Yeah. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Handoff, running left, it is Walker. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now it's Howell. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Howell. This one caught at the 4. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. He'll run with Walker. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
One quarter. Here's Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this complete to Walker. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Metcalf left side, he's got it. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. That return not going to work out at all. He backs up trying to make something happen and is belted down for a loss on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. To the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, a miss hit there, off the side of his foot. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. They'll motion over Metcalf. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Strong. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion is Hill. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Back to the air once more on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now on third and long. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Back to throw. Howell. This one complete to his tight end Fant. That's his 3rd catch of this. And good enough for a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing is Howell. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after drop from Myers. It's up and good. And the Seahawks keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Seahawks are out in front. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. This returnable from the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down, 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Saints. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Into the secondary, past the 40. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Room to run inside the 40. They're going to have it 1st and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big play for Seattle. And even 50 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to sprint.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
Makes the score Seahawks 56, Saints 7. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Hill. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
2nd and 7. From the pistol. Here's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. To throw is Howell. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. They're like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
We'll go with a draw play here on second down. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stopping for no gain.
Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 84 yards! Touchdown, New Orleans!
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Now the point after drop from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Oh, yeah. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Shaheed in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They run with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He'll get this complete to Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So the last run is going to be the one. He has now broken the NFL record, most rushing yards in a single game. 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.